If you love Christmas like I love Christmas, I think you'll love this video. Hi everyone, I'm Vicki with Avante-Avenue. This video is about what we sold on eBay for Christmas items. You know, ornaments, decorations, figurines, all that cute Christmas stuff. So if you love Christmas like I love Christmas, I think you'll love this video. And be sure to watch all the way to the end because I'm going to give a little tour of our Christmas decorations, our Christmas tree, some of our ornaments, and a few places that we decorated around the house. Okay, let's get these Christmas sales started. For a few years, we had a store here in Kingsport, Tennessee called Vintage Cowgirl. And Mark and I stopped in one day and I found these Hochoy handmade Mexican Christmas ornaments, you know, a couple of bags of them, $5 each as you saw there. I broke them into several lots. The first lot of 8 sold for $21.22 plus shipping, and the second lot of 8 sold for $16.96 plus shipping. And I still have a few more lots to sell. I found this hand-painted egg, hand-painted in Russia. Found this egg at a garage sale. It has a Christmas village scene. Paid a couple of dollars for it, and it sold for $28 plus shipping. Every year in the fall, Mark and I like to go to one of my favorite sales. It's put on by Netherland Inn, which is a historical building here in Kingsport. And they always have this annual sale, and they have all kinds of cool things. It's just absolutely one of my favorite sales. And I found this pottery. It's Three Rivers pottery made in Coshocton, Ohio. If you watch my video, you know I'm from Ohio. I'm from Northeast Ohio, but this is from Coshocton, Ohio, a little further south of us. I did pay $5 for the 3 pieces, but I didn't really think that was too bad. And it sold for $37 plus shipping. You know, the tray was quite large, but I managed to fit it into the priority box, you know, the 12 by 12 by 8, and I was really glad for that. Mark is helping me get this little snowman crock down from the top shelf. I bought 2 crocks at a garage sale, a larger one and this smaller one. This one's only 5.5 inches. I think I paid $10 for the 2. And would you believe the small one, the little one, sold for $33.96 plus shipping. Nice sale. An estate sale find. Down to the basement we go. Set of 6 for $6. These are Libby Christmas. Those are cute. Christmas village. Pretty. I set the listing up as a 2-count lot with a quantity of 3 of these Libby Winter Village glasses, and the first lot sold at $14.95 plus shipping. Do you remember this summer when we went to the log cabin sale and I even showed you the ladies' Christmas decorations inside the original part of the old log cabin? This is the inside of the log cabin. That's the original fireplace. Christmas all year long. I love it.
Yeah, I had to do something with it.
But none of this is for sale. It's our personal Christmas display. And that's where we're shopping, is over in the newer part. She keeps it set up all year long. In the newer kitchen of the house, I found this Santa Claus. Look at
She's
this.
Christmas too, is that what you're telling me?
Everything. This is so cute. Look at that
You go in the
Santa
living
Claus.
room and you can look at my Christmas stuff.
Might have been a cookie jar, might have been missing its leg, or it could just be a planter. Either way, I knew it had potential. And it sold for $20 plus shipping. And the video where we went to Virginia on the back roads, that bumpy ride. Mark picked this shortcut, now we're on a gravel road. I'm getting worried. There's an old abandoned house. Where are we? We found this at a church rummage sale, and I almost missed it. Oh, how did I miss these? Oh, they're in rough shape, but how did I miss them? Oh gosh, they are in rough shape. Do I do it? I don't know. The sad part was there were several of these Santa Claus mugs, and I know how collectible they are, but they were in really bad condition. In fact, this one isn't that great. But I bought this one, listed it. I listed it high at $24.95 with make offer, and I accepted an offer of $14 plus shipping. This Lefton 1986 old stone church, Christmas house, Christmas village house, is a Goodwill find. This box was tucked way back there. And this is a Lupton little church. We just took it out and checked it out. It's $3.99. And it sold on sale for $29.74 plus shipping. I was going through some boxes of Christmas stuff that we've had here probably since last year. Not really sure. But I finally went through it and I found these cuties. Aren't they adorable? They are salt and pepper shakers, and they've got little rhinestone eyes. They're made in Japan. At first I had a pretty low offer of about $12, but I kept countering, and finally, eventually, someone bought them for $20 plus shipping. You know, I list Christmas all year long, and I list long tail, meaning I don't care how long it takes for it to sell. And it was last year that I listed these 3 joy ornaments. I probably have $1, $1.50 into them. And I've had a lot of sales going on Christmas items. And so these sold for $12.72 plus shipping. Another item that's been around for about a year, this gingerbread. And I know I love gingerbread, but I let this one go. It sold for $14.97 plus shipping. Probably cost me 50 cents. And I mentioned in my last What Sold video that I've been ending and selling similar. And that's what's helped boosting the sales for older items. I'm refreshing the listing. And I had a comment on that video wanting to know how I do that and then sell similar. I will try to get a video put out about that, but it's probably not going to happen until next year. Another item from last year, this little vintage hard plastic little boy ice skating ornament did sell for $14.97 plus shipping. Do you remember these cuties, these stocking holders? It was a rainy day when we were shopping a neighborhood sale, and I brought these home and showed them to you. Well, let's just flash back to that day. We have a bear, we have a reindeer, and we have a penguin. And I bet you most of you would just pass this by and say, oh my gosh, why would I buy that? There's no brand on it. Who buys these things these days, right? You know, but I do buy these and they sell really fast for me. At least at the holidays they do. But take a close look at this one. See the little polka dots? And by the way, they were 50 cents each, so I have $1.50 invested. The question is listing them all together or separately. That's what I have to decide to do. Here's 3 that sold for $25. So yes, pick them up, but they do have some value. The 3 of them sold. A reindeer, a penguin, a bear. They all 3 sold for $24.95 plus shipping. And if you can find some of these reindeer, pick them up, put them as a lot, because they sell for the most money. Just cute little ceramic owls made in Japan, not very big. Cute owls with Santa hats. Sold for $16.96 plus shipping. When we have ornaments that aren't any special brand, I try to put them in lots. As you see here, it's a lot of 4 angels. The one thing they all have in common is that they're either ceramic and or porcelain. The little blonde one holding the little wreath, I had offers to sell her separately, which I declined, because we would have had to rephotograph and redo the entire listing and it just wasn't worth it. She's the one that made the lot special. And the lot of 4 sold for $21.22 plus shipping. I think it was a garage sale where I came across 6 of these gingerbread. And yes, again, yes, I love gingerbread, but I can't keep them all. And these look just like real cookies. I set them up in lots of 2, 1 boy and 1 girl. So I had 3 lots. This lot of 2 sold for $14.97 plus shipping. I don't pick up a lot of bells, but I did pick up this little one. Probably paid 25 cents for it. It's lusterware with a holly berry pattern. It sold for $13.45 plus shipping. Here again are 4 ornaments that are somewhat similar. They're kind of an acrylic with a frosted look. I put them together as a lot and sold them for $14.97 plus shipping. I do like to pick up Victorian style ornaments. I have some really fancy Victorian ornaments and some simple ones. So I put this lot of 4 simple ones together. But they sold for full asking price of $24.97 plus shipping. That was a nice sale, considering I have $2 invested. Last year when Mark and I were at the Goodwill, I found these Prairie Schooler cross-stitch Santas. What I mean by that, the brand is Prairie Schooler, a very well-known cross-stitch pattern company, but they're out of business now. But every year they put out an annual Santa pattern. The patterns used to sell for about $1.99, and some people take that pattern, do the cross stitch, and they actually sell the finished piece on eBay or Etsy. These 4 Prairie Schooler Santas were framed as you see here, but the frames were in horrible condition. Yes, horrible. So we made a decision to remove the Santas from the frame, ditch the frames, glass and all, and just sell the cross-stitch pieces, the matted cross-stitch. As you can see, we paid $2.99 each, and all 4 have sold now. The 1987 Santa, finished cross-stitch Santa, sold for $26.95. The 1985 cross-stitch Santa sold for $20, so a pretty nice return. So if you see these, consider picking them up for resale. And of course, they do sell best at Christmas, but listed all year long anyway. Bethany Lowe is a very collectible brand, and I found several of these ornaments at our local flea market, the flea market that we hardly ever go to because normally they don't have very much. But I found these a couple years ago, 2 years ago. I paid 50 cents for it, and it sold for full asking price of $24.97 plus shipping. This cute little vintage Japan Christmas angel figurine sold for $16.96 plus shipping. And if I fail to say what I paid, just assume it's anywhere from 50 cents to $2. This Coca-Cola ornament didn't sell for a whole lot, but I accepted an offer of $10.50 plus shipping. Stained glass ornaments, I didn't used to pick them up, but this year I started to, and I am really glad I did. In fact, I will always pick up nicely made stained glass ornaments. This bell ornament sold for $14.95 plus shipping. I think I have 50 cents into it. And here's a pack and ship tip. After you wrap it in some small bubble wrap, tape it to a piece of cardboard to give it some backing to stabilize it, and then wrap it again in some large bubble wrap. Although it's best to use a box when you're shipping glass, if you do the cardboard and plenty of bubble wrap, you can get by with shipping these in a poly mailer. Another little ornament costs 50 cents. Vintage 1983 Hallmark keepsake. A little fox that is skiing. You know, people like themed ornaments. It's got the animal, it's got skiing. It sold on offer for $12.72 plus shipping. Remember in the beginning when I found a box of Christmas ornaments that I either forgot about or just hadn't gone through? I found this little ornament made in West Germany. The brand is Wagner. It has that flocking material, and call it a reindeer, an elk, or a buck. Take your pick. You can call it anything you want, but it sold for $20 plus shipping. I mean, just a little ornament. You probably have some ornaments that you haven't listed that are worth $20 or more. Another Hallmark keepsake little ornament set, Mufasa and Simba. These were in a grab bag that I think I paid $1 for, and had a whole bunch of other things in it. Didn't sell for a lot, but sold it for $9.95 plus shipping. Do you recognize this guy? Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack Skellington. It's kind of scary. Found him at the Goodwill. Brand new, original packaging, never taken out of the box, 24 inches long. Paid $3.99, and it sold for $42.47. Woohoo! That was a great Goodwill find. And we bought it off season. So shop for Christmas early. Shop for Christmas all year long. If you're enjoying this What Sold Christmas video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Keep watching. There's more. You've probably heard me say that themed ornaments can sell. For sure, Kurt Adler is a good brand that I have about 50 cents into. Sold for $14.97 plus shipping. Last year, I bought a whole bunch of garland. A lot of red wood beaded garland. Wait a minute. I'm not sure we got that listed. But I got these listed. These are wood sports beads, sports theme. As you see, there's soccer and football and basketball. The lot of 2 sold for $26.95 plus shipping. Do you pick up garland? Themed garland? Another Goodwill find. I think we paid $3.99. It's not necessarily Christmas, but because it has snow, I decided to list it in this Christmas What Sold video, and it did sell. What did I say I paid? $3.99? Would you believe it sold for $39.95 plus shipping? That was a nice sale. I'm not sure where I picked up this little house, but it's cute as can be. It does have lots of snow and glitter. You know what that's like to work with. It did sell for $20 plus shipping. Here's another small lot, just 3 ornaments. While it didn't sell for a lot, it only sold for $12 plus shipping. My point in showing these to you, sometimes when you buy a grab bag of ornaments, there's a lot of odds and ends in there. So maybe you can put some of those ornaments together and get $12 out of them, or a lot more. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit nutty here, pun intended. Nut bowls. Yes, nut bowls. How many times have you gone to a garage sale or church rummage sale and you've seen a wood nut bowl, with or without the nut tools, and you've passed it by, thinking, nobody wants these anymore, do they? Well, yes, they do. They do. I paid $1 to $2 for this nut bowl, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's made in Oregon from myrtle wood. We did pair it up with a cracker and some nut tools, and it sold for $24.97 plus shipping. And then I was going through another box of things that I hadn't sorted through yet, and found this dark walnut bowl, and it came with tools, and it sold within a couple of days for full asking price of $29.97 plus shipping. Who knew, right? But here's another one. This is a vintage mid-century modern live edge, as you can see from the wood. I don't know if it came with a cracker or nut tools, but we pick them up whenever we can find them and save them and clean them up and match them up to a bowl. I mean, they differ a little bit, the nut tools, but you can normally put a set together. And would you believe it sold for $29.95 plus shipping? A nut bowl. But I'm not done. Even plastic nut bowls can sell. Yes, plastic. Hard to believe, right? This is a vintage plastic nut bowl, shaped like a nutshell. We did pair it up with a cracker and some tools, and sold for $24.95 plus shipping. So do you see what I mean? When you're out all year long, pick up nut bowls in good condition, pick up the nut cracking tools in good condition, pair them up. And I think the only ones that we haven't sold yet are the ones that didn't have tools. But I haven't been able to find the tools in the stores. So I have to keep looking at garage sales and church rummage sales and estate sales. Yeah, that's what we have to do. And you can too. And since we're in the wood category, I threw this in here. This is a Goodwill find, paid about $3.99. And this University of Tennessee nutcracker sold for $21.75. And let me tell you this, after I bought this, I went into Walmart looking at their Christmas stuff, and lo and behold, they had University of Tennessee nutcrackers for $19.99. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have a real good time trying to sell this one. But this one said limited edition on the bottom, more of a collector's nutcracker. I think it's better made too. Sold it for $21.75 plus shipping. Do you sell nutcrackers? If you do, leave a comment. In fact, leave a comment of anything that you've seen in this video that you've sold, or things that you didn't see in the video that you've sold. But keep watching, there's more. Every year or so I change up our Christmas tree. Sometimes it's cutesy, sometimes it's gingerbread, sometimes it's elegant. It's kind of surprising I didn't keep these little Disney characters, because they would have gone in my cartoon character themed Christmas tree. They sold on offer. They sold for $39.98 plus shipping. Woohoo! Sometimes you have to start high with make offer to get a really good price. It makes sense that items that are red sell better this time of year, so I decided to put these glasses in here. They are vintage. They're made by Ellie Smith. The pattern is Moon and Stars. They're ruby red wine glasses, and they're little, 4 3/4 inches high. I'm pretty certain I got these at the Restore for about $2 to $3. I think you'll be surprised. I started out at $49.95 and accepted an offer of $40 plus shipping. That was a nice profit-making sale. A few months ago, Mark and I were at an estate sale that was not ran professionally, but by a friend of the family. So you normally get better prices at those kind of sales. And we found these red glass candle holders to hold a tapered candle. I do want to say they are flash. They're not red glass all the way through, but they are brand new. They're vintage. They're made by Indiana Glass. They have the original label. I did a listing with variations. I had small, medium, and large. And we sold 2 of the small ones, the 4.5-inch ones, for $25.90 plus shipping. Again, simply because it's red, I included it in this video. I found these at that Virginia church sale. Mark, look what's right in front of us. Oh my gosh, how do we pass these up? I don't see any price on them, but hopefully it's reasonable. These are mid-century modern red acrylic or lucite. Both these words, acrylic and lucite, are used in the titles when sellers list these. They're a gold leaf flex, paid $1 for the pair, and sold them for $40 plus shipping. I hope you keep your eyes open for these type of candles. They sell really well. I've sold several pair this year, and they sell for a really good price. Now these candlesticks are completely new to me. They are made from wood. Yes, wood. Painted gold. Found 8 of them in a box at an estate sale. I thought these are waxed.
Maybe it's glue. It would make more sense for
Yeah,
the
hot glue.
glue.
These are actually wood candles. I've never seen those before. And we've got how many? 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. I think $3 for the box, and sold these 2 for $17.95 plus shipping. And then we sold 2 lots of 2, so we sold 4 candles for $39.90 plus shipping. And then 2 more for $15.96 plus shipping. So I'm really glad I did one listing in lots of 2. One lady bought 3 lots or 6 candles. Speaking of lots, this is a lot of fishing ornaments. As you see here, a lot of 4. Sold for $19.58 plus shipping. Now let's go to one of our favorite garage sales. I think this was in September or early October. I haven't even put a video out on this. You'll be surprised at how many great things we found at this sale and what they sold for. Smiley face balloons, always a great sign. Looks like they have a lot of stuff. That's cute. How much is that? Are you kidding me? $2? That's Department 56. On this day, I didn't get a lot of video because the sun was glaring so much that I couldn't even see through my camera lens, let alone try to video. So I didn't really get much video on this. That's why I haven't put out a video. But we got great things to resell. We paid $2 for this little newsstand, but it's not just any little newsstand. It's a Department 56 newsstand. So we were able to sell it for $21.21 plus shipping. And we paid only $1 for the Salvation Army figures, and they sold for $14.50 plus shipping. And then we found lots of other cute items, like this little poodle ornament, and I couldn't prove that these are Department 56. I think they are. I think they're older. The hang tag that would have been with it was gone, and so I couldn't prove Department 56, which was too bad. So it only sold for $14.95 plus shipping. I also found this cute little wiener dog Christmas ornament. Love this one. And it sold for $10 plus shipping. But at this same sale, we found more Department 56 ornaments, boxed ornaments. They had quite a few, and I made an offer on the boxed ornaments and the single ornaments of $40 for everything. But keep watching, I'll show you what some of them sold for. This Brewster cat ornament, and they're all called Brewster by the way, but this one with the little red outfit with the white polka dots sold for $45 plus shipping. I think it averaged out that we paid no more than $3 per boxed ornament. Another Department 56 ornament that was really cute. The line is called Glitterville Meet the Flakes, and this is Wild Jake, and I probably should have held out for more. I think I sold it too early in the season, because I accepted an offer of $30 and I probably could have got $45 for it. Oh well. Another Department 56 cat ornament. Instead of just saying Brewster on that last one, I should have said Patience Brewster. That's the line and the design. They don't actually have individual names. They don't even have individual numbers. They all have the same number. But this one sold for $76.46 plus shipping. Another nice sale. Remember, I spent $40 on all the ornaments. I still have some that haven't sold. We hope you enjoyed this video. We're Avante Avenue. I'm Vicki.
And I'm Mark.
And we want to wish you a Merry Christmas. If you like these kind of videos, we appreciate a thumbs up. You gotta be faster. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Like, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Woohoo!